Hey Crew and Nikki, I just watched your guys' 2 videos that you put up yesterday. Very nice to get videos from both of you, I must say. And I wanted to take a quick shot of the thermometer behind our house. We are, actually when I say we, I mean, ooh, that's my nostril. When I say we, I mean me and Gareth. We're about to go play soccer. And yes, it is 100 degrees, and it's humid too, actually. Surprisingly humid here in Pendleton, because it's not usually humid. But Sarah is not coming with us because she's weaning out. Crew, are your kids vaccinated against chickenpox? I'm just curious because somebody here has chickenpox. You have chickenpox, Taryn? You feel miserable? You hear him crying? And the music indicates how sad he is too. Yes. So yeah, Sarah's gonna stay home with the sick boy while Gareth and I go play a little football. So it should be fun, if hot and uncomfortable. So yeah, I watched your guys' videos. Carew, I am going to upload your beat poetry. It'll probably be up before I put this video up. But let me see if I can go through some of the highlights. There's a lot of stuff here to cover between the two of you, so I probably won't get all of it. Let's see. Your camp crisis, Nikki. You know, our kids, if you don't prepare them for change, change is bad. And we end up with tears and crises if we don't prepare them for change. And it seems to get better as they get older, but I mean, I completely sympathize with you. Let's see, softball, not a contact sport, driving while doing video, braces off in August, grass cutting and family activity. I just wanted to ask, why aren't you, isn't that like your family business, grass cutting? Why aren't you out there harvesting? Well, and you know, it was interesting to me watching that you never made that connection, how much joy you take from watching other people cut grass. And maybe there's something genetic going on there. Nikki, Louie, nay cutting. Huh? Anyway, sounds like you're going to be very busy. Oh, you were talking about your 4th of July and Mike not liking surprises either. You know, nobody likes surprises. I mean, most people like, you know, they like things to be predictable, they like to be prepared, but I gotta say that we have a lot of people at our house often, and we've just gotten to the point where if it's a mess, and you get over it. So, my arm's getting tired, so yeah, not that I'm gonna presume to tell Mike to get over it, because I just want to let you know I'm siding with Mike on this. Yeah, I had to laugh when you were talking about your hairdresser crashing his motorbike. That just, I don't know, that just kind of made me laugh, because I don't picture a lot of hairdressers doing jumps and motocross and stuff, but that's cool. I mean, I think that's very cool. I just, you know, shattered all my prejudices and preconceived notions. Making jam, shopping with your visitor. You are taking a bunch of trips coming up. So I guess I can't really say anything, because I was just noticing that I've been gone over the last 2.5 months. I've missed 5 weeks of work. So who am I to say that you're going to Vegas, Arizona, the San Juan Islands, and then Hawaii over a 6 or 8 week period is excessive? Who am I to say that? I would never dream of saying that. You asked about the wiener dog race, and so the wiener dog race, it's fascinating. This is I just find this to be just an incredibly fascinating phenomena here in Pendleton. So the Children's Museum started this wiener dog race kind of on a whim as a fundraiser. But the truth is, as Sarah said, that if they get one small grant, they make more money than they do in this wiener dog race. But this wiener dog race it's huge. They closed down a block of Main Street, and they have literally hundreds of people show up for this thing. And they put up a stage, and so like we played music for an hour in the lead up to the wiener dog race. They had some kids come up and sing from one of the schools, which was cool as well, in the middle of our set. And then they've got like MCs that come out. They do contests for best dressed wiener dogs, most elegant, best owner dog costume. And then they have this chute set up that's probably, I don't know, 30 feet, 40 feet long. And they put the wiener dogs in there, and they have heats, and they race them from one end of it to the other. And I've watched a couple of heats at various times, but actually when I finished playing music, I left. I guess I don't support the wiener dogs. But it's a huge cultural phenomena here in Pendleton. There were like 30 dogs registered. And there's this big thing because the dog that always wins is Miss Fatty Patty. And Miss Fatty Patty has won like 4 out of the last 5 years. She didn't win last year, and it was like a headline in the newspaper. Miss Fatty Patty upset at the wiener dog race. I am absolutely serious here. You can look it up. So that's the story of the wiener dog race, and it's amazing. It's just amazing, and they have like a bouncy castle and all kinds of activities for kids around. It's a real cultural phenomenon here in Pendleton. Oh gosh, I don't know, Nikki. You talked about ignoring my barbs, comparing you to barnyard animals, and my sister used to do that, and it just ticked me off because there's nothing worse than when you're trying to get a rise out of someone and they don't respond, or they respond in some sort of way that's not directly related to the comment you made, and it just ruins all the fun. And I just gotta say, Nikki, I thought you were better than that. Peru, nice to see a video from you. Your video skills, as you say, have degraded over this time period. I'm glad, and actually it's interesting because my notes here say video skills - you suck, and right underneath that it says Amish. So the two could be related. Maybe that's why you were warned not to sit next to the Amish on the train. Your story about sleeping on the club car floor and having some guy come in and complain while he's cleaning it. That's classic. Gotta love that. I can't let it pass that your video sucked so bad on this video. It was worse than your audio sucked so bad on this video. It was worse than any audio I've ever done. It was way worse than the wind on my videos with Sarah. Come on, dude. Are you just trying to make me feel better? Is that what's going on? I just need to know. Interesting. The frac sand thing. Watching you drive by that frac sand just pisses me off, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. When you're talking about it being hot there, well, you already saw at the beginning of my video how hot it is here. It's been high 90s every day since camp. Maybe we had low 90s one day. We went out and played soccer on Tuesday evening. We didn't play Sunday because it was 100 degrees, and it was like, I don't feel like going and playing soccer when it's 100 degrees. So yeah, it has been hot, but we do have AC in our house, but in spite of that, like I slept downstairs on the sofa one night because it was just too hot up in our room. Even when the AC was on, I was just cooking. And I'm a whiner, I know. I mean, it's crazy because, we used to live in Belize, and every night it was way hotter than it was that night, but I'm just not used to it anymore, so I'm a wuss. I couldn't hear what you said, everybody, Allison and Sherry and Wes and Ann, and the big welcome when you came back to Winona. I couldn't hear exactly what it was. I think you said there was a banner and trumpets or horns or something, which is very cool, and it's too bad you don't have video of that, but I'm glad that you enjoyed that, and just to reiterate what I said earlier, the last note I have here says video equals bad. Anyway, till I talk to you again, I am gonna cut together a bunch of video of camp in addition, so that Nikki, you can see it. So till I talk to you guys again, I will see you on the flip side.